Hey, what's up YouTube? It's August the 29th. Welcome to my unboxing / review video of the Moto X. So Rogers recently released the Moto X sometime this month, and I recently just picked this one up sometime this week. I got mine for around $550 on a no term month to month from Rogers. If you do want to go on the 2-year term, I believe it's $169. So let's get started. Let's open it up. Let's see what I got for 550 bucks. Alright, so this is a 4.7 inch screen, and the thing I like about this screen is it goes from edge to edge, which is great because it kind of maximizes the canvas that they were given to work with. And what I mean by that is that you have this phone, for example. It's a 4.5 inch screen, but except when you stack them on top of each other, you can actually see, if I move in a little closer, that this phone, the Lumia 920, is bigger even though this phone has the bigger screen. So Motorola gets some bonus marks for that. So moving on, over to the side of the phone here, you have the nano SIM tray. At the bottom you have the micro USB port for charging and whatnot. Over here you have the volume rocker keys, power button, headset jack. At the front you have a 2 megapixel front facing camera. You got the microphone at the bottom, and you got the 10 megapixel rear facing camera with an LED flash. It does 1080p video, also does 1080p video, and you have the speaker here. You don't have a removable battery, so it's a unibody design. Mine came in black. However, if you go to the Motorola website and you go to Moto Maker, you can actually choose a different back color. You can choose a different front color. You can even customize the color of the volume rocker and the power button, and you can customize the accent to the trim right around the camera. You can customize that color as well. How cool is that? So enough hardware. Let's finish the unboxing and see what else is in here. Alright, so in the box itself, we have the instruction manual. We have a USB cable. We have a wall charger with not one but 2 USB ports. We have the Motorola SIM card ejector. And I'm a little disappointed, but in my box I had no stereo headphones, so I'm not sure if that's something that comes standard with all Moto X's, if they're all missing stereo headphones. But yeah, mine didn't have one, which kind of sucks. But oh well, let's turn the phone on and we'll play with Google Now and all the other good features. Alright, let's fire this bad boy up and we'll see what it can do. So on paper, the phone doesn't really seem too impressive, especially when compared to one of the powerhouse phones like the Samsung Galaxy S4 or the HTC One. Like those phones, they have quad-core processors. This one has a dual-core processor. Those phones both have 1080p displays, and this one has a 720p display. But where this phone excels is some of the features that it has. One feature it has is a feature called active display, and the way that works is if your phone is in your pocket, or if it's just face down on your desk, for example, and you pick your phone up right away without even pressing the button, it displays your time, and if you had notifications, it would also display notifications at the top, and you can unlock right to the notifications. Another cool feature about this phone is the ability to call up Google Now without actually pressing anything. You can still call up Google Now the old-fashioned way, holding the home button, but if you're feeling too lazy for that, you can just say, "Okay, Google Now," and it's ready for your command. And another great feature is that the phone is always listening out for the Google Now command even when it's locked. "Okay, Google Now, how old is Rob Ford?"
Rob Ford is 44 years old.
Okay, Google now. How tall is Drake?
Drake is 1.83 meters tall.
Okay, Google now. Convert 1.83 meters to feet.
1.83 meters is 6 feet.
Okay, Google now. Who is YMCMB?
According to Wikipedia, Young Money Entertainment is an American record label founded by rapper Lil Wayne.
This phone has a lot of pros, also has a few cons. One of the pros I've mentioned before is the active display feature. Another pro is the ability to call upon Google Now without actually touching the phone. The battery life is also a major pro. 2200 milliamp battery, lasts about an entire day with moderate usage, has 13 hours of talk time. Customization is also a pretty big pro. You can customize the back, the front color, you can customize the volume rocker and the power button, even the little accent around the camera at the back. So if customization is your thing, you're going to find that's a big pro for you. Getting into the cons now. One major con for me is the price. So it's $550 if you want to buy it without a contract, but you can get a Nexus 4 for so much cheaper, and the Nexus 4 is quad-core. The only difference is the Nexus 4 is missing two major features that this phone has. But are those two software features enough to warrant such a big price difference between those two phones? I don't know. Another big con for me is the fact that this is missing a micro SD card slot. So you're either stuck with 16 or 32 gigs. No expandable memory. But in Google's defense, they've given you 50 gigs of Google Drive space. But some people are still not yet comfortable with storing their personal information on the cloud, so it's really about preference. So in summation, great features, great battery life, just a little pricey, and it's missing the micro SD card slot. Thank you for watching my review, guys. Comment, subscribe. Have a good one.